Hello, how are you today? I noticed in the last couple videos I got quite a couple dislikes. I don't know if it was because I was coming at a mean stock or if it was just because I talk funny. I noticed I was going like this a lot. You know, that's just a personal thing I do. I don't know why I do it. I'm not used to like being in front of the camera or public speaking, and I'm trying to get better at this. If you guys could leave me some constructive feedback. I don't know if it's because I'm talking like a robot or I'm trying to be funny too much, and just so I could help me get better. Hello everybody, how are you? Before we get started, hit that like button for me. Today we are going to talk about the electric car charging sector. There's two main competitors right now in the electric car charging department. There's plenty of other companies, but I only have enough time to do research for two. The two current dominant companies are CHARGEPOINT and Tesla. Tesla just said that they're going to open up 10 of their charging networks in the Netherlands as kind of like a test thing in electric vehicles. Now, this is not a profitable sector at all. At first, I'm going to give the layout of the industry, and then after that, I'm going to dive into both Tesla and CHARGEPOINT. So the layout is 2% of total vehicle sales in the United States are currently EV, out of which 79% are Tesla. Tesla is looking to take this market is going in a different way now. It is no longer Tesla just worried about Tesla users. They are now worried about every other electric vehicle. Elon Musk said since the beginning that the main goal is not be a car company. So they're going to be, but will their attention be more towards their solar thing or the insurance thing? Their main goal is to be like the king of a bunch of stuff. So they might be looking at the electric vehicle charger as a place to be dominant. 45% of the market share right now is CHARGEPOINT, and then you have Tesla, and then you have a bunch of other companies. Now there is three types of electric charging. There's level 3, level 2, and level 1. Level 3 is the fastest. It's also known as DC networks. This is primarily what Tesla does. And then level 2 and level 1, which is something that CHARGEPOINT does. Now, electric charging is different from gasoline charging, and in the sense that you could charge it at your own home. 80% of electric charging comes from your own home, and 20% comes from public stations. Public stations for gas and for electric is not really a large margin industry. So if you look at most companies, they're currently not profitable, like CHARGEPOINT and all the other companies. EVgo are spending money to buy up land, get as much spaces as possible so they can own a bigger part of the market share, because they're getting paid by just placing electric vehicle charges in a specific, like a company or like by the mall, not by the hour. Some are, some aren't. And Tesla is also making a home charger that is now available for other electric vehicles too. It's definitely a growing industry. Tesla started off this industry because at the time, their main thing was to sell their vehicles, and they wanted to branch the infrastructure to charge, which is the main reason why customers tend to go back to gasoline. They were doing it at a non-profit thing, so you could charge your Tesla for free at the Tesla thing. Tesla has changed it recently. Now it's 15 to 20 seconds, and now they're going to be opening it up more with the Netherlands thing like I talked about earlier, and these are going to be charged at a much higher rate for other electric vehicles. So they are now looking at it as more of a profitable thing, as not just for the infrastructure, because the game is changing now. Tesla is losing market share as far as electric vehicles, and it's not because they're doing bad or anything like that. It's because Ford, GM, Mustang, Lamborghini, they're all making electric vehicles now to kind of keep up with the times. You know, the U.S. government is going back in that direction here. That might change sooner, but if the corporations keep on that pace, there is going to be plenty other electric vehicles in the space within these coming years. So they are now looking at it as a thing to grab money. As far as market share for Tesla, they currently are number 2 behind CHARGEPOINT. Secondly, we're going to look at ChargePoint here. ChargePoint has 45% of the market share. Some currently are free, but most charge $2 to $3 an hour. They're currently non-profitable right now. So if you look at their whole thing is to buy up everything, get more stations. They do have a lot of big investors right now. So they are growing. I believe they have a part GM to electrify the gas area. Tesla has an advantage over ChargePoint as in the fact that they have level 3 chargers. Level 3 chargers tend to be more for the consumer than ChargePoint. Think about it, you're about to plug in your vehicle, you don't want to be there forever, they're faster. And Tesla has the advantage over as far as price with ChargePoint is they have money available. ChargePoint is just getting their money together and trying to buy up market share at the moment. And Tesla already has money from their selling of cars to put into that or their Bitcoin investment. But they have that money to put into that market right now that ChargePoint might not have. This might be able to help them lower the cost to the consumer, which it already has. If you ever worked for a corporation and a family-owned business, if you tend to notice the corporations tend to pay a little more than the family-owned business. Now, I'm not saying that it is similar, but it's different. Because ChargePoint is a corporation, Tesla's a corporation. But Tesla's not a cash-strapped corporation. ChargePoint is a cash-strapped corporation that relies on investors and shareholders. Tesla is profitable, ChargePoint isn't. So Tesla could lower the price for the consumer as opposed to ChargePoint because they need the price up to survive. The third advantage that Tesla has in the car charging department is brand name. Everyone knows what a Tesla is. That it's just the facts. Elon Musk is all over the TV all the time talking about Tesla, Tesla, Tesla. Tesla stock is all over the news all the time. If you ask 10 grannies on the street, 10 young men on the street, they will tell you, I know what Tesla is. Elon Musk Dogecoin. So the brand name is a lot stronger than ChargePoint. ChargePoint, the only people that probably know what ChargePoint is electric vehicle users and people that follows Larry Moe on YouTube. Shout out Larry Moe. Stockmoe, sorry. But yeah, if you're following Stockmoe on YouTube, you know what ChargePoint is. It's one of his favorite stocks. I like the guy, but as far as ChargePoint, I don't like ChargePoint. But that is an advantage that they currently have. The brand name is an advantage. And here is the one advantage that ChargePoint has is they have more stations available throughout America, which might play an advantage. But over time, if Tesla puts more focus, which I believe they are with the adaptation, letting other EVs into the circle, into their charging places, they might try to expand it because they are looking at it more as a thing for profitability. Fourthly, another main thing is the home charging thing. Now, if you look at as far as home charging, 80% of all electric cars are charged at home. Tesla currently has one available at this price, and ChargePoint currently has one available at this price. Now, they are both similar in prices. I believe it's like you got to sign up for an app and that. So as far as the home charging, you can use the ChargePoint charger for Teslas as well as you can now use the Tesla charger. In conclusion, I believe this industry is still fledgling and it's growing rapidly. I believe there is room for everyone. ChargePoint will be there, Tesla will be there, Blink, EVgo. Think about it. How many types of gas stations are there if electric vehicles go to where vehicles are 80-90% electric instead of 2? There is going to be plenty of room for competitors and growth of everyone. But as far as the dominant person goes, it really is depending on what Elon Musk and Tesla do. It is depending what GM, Ford, and all of them do. if they're going to invest in that infrastructure, because the infrastructure is needed. That is the main reason why a lot of people get out of electric vehicles and they go back to gas. They're worried that, oh, we're going for a mission from California to Illinois, and they'll be in the middle of bumfuck Wyoming, and they're not going to have a place to charge their car. Because currently, if you look at it, this map here, electric vehicles stations to charge is all over urban areas like California, Illinois, Texas. Hell, even Texas is starting to do it. Florida, New York. But if you go to, rural Tennessee, rural Ohio, do you really think you're going to find an electric charger station? So this is a main issue here for the electrification process. And I believe, truly, that Tesla will be the dominant player in the electric charging world. Anyway, thanks for watching. Leave me that honest critique.